My thing just quit. Why is it all messed up?
Peter and Dan here from the Adventure Guys channel. For the past 5 years, we've been living off the grid and overlanding to some of the most remote places on Earth. Join us as we continue on the journey, bringing you an all-new perspective from the saddle of our adventure bikes.
Well, it seems to be working how it should be. It's got some steady blue flame. We might have it on like a max setting by accident, but steady blue flame with a bit of regular stove flame above it. It's going fairly consistent. It's not coming in and out anymore. It's just weird to be using gasoline as a fuel source since it's just so combustible. But we'll have to mess with this thing a lot more, especially as we keep going on more and more trips. And we were going to cook, as I said, we're going to cook some of that like mountain house beef stew or something, but as soon as a cast iron was pulled out and enchiladas were actually cooking, I had no appetite for freeze-dried food, so we didn't end up doing it. It's way better eating Mom's food anyway. So yeah, this is actually the next morning. We're about to head up to the top of Hagerman Pass. We had that guy we talked to in Prudhoe Bay and met up here somehow. It's just crazy. On the Colorado BDR, he was here on his bikes. He said that the pass gets pretty rocky once you get up there, and then just to be aware of that. So we're excited for what the day is gonna bring. We've got our scary stove kind of going.
All right, so we've left our little camp there. We had breakfast, got all packed up, and we're making our way towards Buena Vista. We made it about halfway up this Hagerman Pass yesterday, and as we get to the top, we got some info from our friend from Prudhoe Bay there. He said that it kind of gets pretty rocky up ahead, but yeah, we've been looking forward to some rocks, so hopefully it's just a lot of fun stuff. We've been passing by a lot of 1200s and everything else, so we should be able to handle it all no problem. And we're excited. This Buena Vista is a cool town. We're gonna take some time in there, maybe spend a day, and yeah, just chill for one day out in a camp or something, edit some videos, and check out the bikes again. We certainly need more fuel for the Jeeps, so the Jeeps can top off when we're there, and so can we. My main hope is that there is some sort of motorcycle shop when we're there, because I still am needing some grip tape. This thing isn't quite as slippy as it was when we had been riding all day and I've been gripping on it a lot. It kind of re-adhesives itself a little bit, but it's still a pressing problem. You can already see where we are now. It's like right beside us is a big drop-off. You wouldn't want to fly off. Like, look at that. I don't know what's in those puddles. Well, look at that. That's just wild. It's all rocks. These are all those bikers here. Slow up here. Hagerman Pass is up that. All right, let me just double check on the phone. Yeah, we're right at I think it is that. It says Leadville and Hagerman Pass that way, right?
As we waited for the Jeeps, the groups of other bikers we had passed caught up with us again. We got the chance to talk with some of the guys and learned that they had also started the Colorado BDR in Wyoming. Their group consisted of veteran riders and some out there for their first time. It was really beautiful to speak with some fellow riders on the trail.
Well, we were just talking with these guys for a bit. This is the pass we have to go up, but right beside us. It looks pretty fun. This is what we've kind of been waiting for. And I mean, they're doing it on Beamers and Tigers, so we better be able to do it on 690s. Yeah, it looks like a lot of fun. I'm just gonna check around the bike, make sure all the straps are out of the way, make sure everything's tied down tight enough. And then me and Peter are gonna go hit it.
We watch them hit the rocky section just ahead under the last rider. A few of his fellow ride buddies and I helped pick up the bike, and the leader of their group took the bike down for another attempt.
Well, this bike is little compared to mine.
Yeah. Do you want me to move out of the way?
Okay.
Should I move?
The Jeep's now with us, and their whole ride group up the section ahead. We started.
Sorry?
You should be able to buy these if he hooks that side.
Okay. We're good to keep going then? All right. Sweet. Whoa, we're setting up camera for this. Who knows how deep that is? See the adventure boots, waterproof. But there's a lot of like rocks underneath. And then there's a couple of gotcha rocks. I don't think speed is gonna be the way through this one. Stick kind of to the edge. So after a quick respite, we are on our way back up the hills. The Jeeps have gone on their way, so we'll see if we can catch up to them. After a much needed respite for me. So one of my problems right now, aside from just being used to riding on these nice smooth roads coming on in and then jumping into something like Hagerman's Pass, my shift lever bent a while ago near the start of the trip, and we haven't really had a good time to get in there and fix it. As you can see, it's like pressed up against our stator guard that we put on. It's pretty far up there, so it's kind of hard for me to do like quick shifts. I've kind of been able to make it work, but at this camp we're heading to, we'll get in there and actually like fix it up and bend it into a better spot. I am looking at getting a shift lever like Peter has. I just didn't want to pay for it right away, and now I wish I had the spare. But yeah, so we're just gonna do a quick check around of all the bikes. This has been a pretty bumpy trail. I mean, it's not like too crazy, but it is
enough to worry about.
It's enough to worry about, yeah.
And even with his shift lever, we made a quick fix to it right before we got on the trail. I filed it down a bit, and it was totally fine, and then just from, I think, kicking it and moving around on it, it's kind of been pressed back in there where it's rubbing, so that's going to make it difficult. So these are made out of that same sort of magnesium alloy stuff, I believe, anyway. Something soft and simple to move. So I'll see if at whatever camp or if someone around has like a heat source of some kind, we'll just bend it. I'm sure that weakens it a bit, but I got that, like what Dan was saying, I got a Hammerhead CNC shift lever, and it's just way stronger.
I just need a temporary fix to make it work, and then I'll always keep this one as a spare.
Yeah, that's what I did.
I need to get a new one.
I've got mine, but it's more warp bent. So if we have a way to heat them up and bend it, great. If not, I'll just file off the edge of that a bunch, and we're gonna order a good shift lever ahead of us.
I mean, if there is a power parts store though, or just a parts store for bikes in Buena Vista, then we have a couple other things we need to get. If they have a shift lever there, it might be a good idea to pick one up.
Totally.
Yeah, just gonna
make do for now.
Make do for now, yeah. See? Ride mode 1, and you can just feather that clutch lever. So when you make it to the top of a pass, you've got to really consider it as the same as when you're climbing a mountain. Make it to the top of the mountain, you're only halfway up the mountain. Still got to come all the way down. Make it home safely. I don't think Hagerman's as notorious as some of the other passes of Colorado for steep descents and rocks and everything else. The one name I know the most is Hagerman Pass. It's a pretty famous one. I'm sure there are many. Reputation for fun and adventure, and then also just being a little difficult, steep up and down, stuff like that. Hagerman so far has been just a lot of rocks that you bump over. So we kind of underestimated the advice of our friend from Prudhoe Bay, or his foretelling of the path ahead of us, since he had just done it. Because I was expecting, well, he's on a 1200, so a lot of rocks and bumps will feel a lot worse than what they'll feel on these. But certainly I'm sure that's true. If you're on a 1200, this is a lot more to manage going up or down. But it's still something on a 690 that you got to be careful. You could just go slamming in thinking you're on a lighter bike. You'll come up to one of those flat-headed rocks and just dent the rim, and then you're done, unless you got spare rims, which in our case we don't. Better to be safe, enjoy it, have fun, not break stuff, and move on to the next trail. Got another 690. That is 690. Wow. Couple 500s it looked like. 2018s or 19s maybe. I think we can say we've almost reached the top now. Look at this mountain range coming up. Oh my goodness. It's gorgeous. Hey Pete, let's pose the bikes. Let's pose the bikes, get picture. Yeah, it's dead beady. Uh-oh.
What?
Where's Mom's phone?
Oh no.
I can't imagine. Did one of them take it?
I don't know, check your pocket.
Great. Oh no. Just stopping to get a cool picture. There's no way. Did I leave a buckle undone and that's why? Oh, that's crazy. I can't. I gotta go get it. You wait here. It's craziness. Why? Just gonna be looking for a phone this whole way. Hopefully it just fell out when I bumped there. But literally it could be anywhere. No. Oh, neutral. Kidding me. Why didn't I think to check that? Then the phone disconnected from music right when we... Let me think. My iPhone disconnected. I should have just known that that was a bloody phone falling out. Did that a ways back when we started, so let's hope it's still there. It'll be 1,200 bucks. It's so stupid. That's fine. Did you take the blue phone from me? Then I gotta find it. Yes. Yes. Hallelujah, the phone's here. And that was a scare. Yeah, the phone just connected to my Cardo again. If I don't drop my bike. That's totally fine. Hallelujah. Whew. That's going zipped up in a pocket from now on. That's a good spot to keep it, but not when you're constantly going in and out of there. Not when you're constantly going in and out of there, and especially not on a bumpy trail. If I had cinched that down, the thing is I normally have like my PDM and 5 other things in there, so it's a big wide open pocket. So wasn't the best idea to put it there when we're bumping over rocks. I just gotta turn around somewhere here. That's great. Oh, that makes me feel so much better. That's just one of those things that's like, it's a waste of money. completely a waste of money, especially when you could put that money towards buying more stuff for your bike. Like, I've been talking about the Rottweiler Performance intake, the Power Commander V, even the Raid Garage auxiliary fuel tank. I could probably get all of those things for the price of what that phone costs when we got it. So just having it flop out on the side of the road due to my negligence would be very unfortunate. No, it's totally fine. Not a scratch on it.
Put it, make sure you don't put it in the sink.
Zipped it up in my pocket.
The drone saved the day.
Did you guys find it on the drone?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
He was hovering right over it.
Totally good.
Wow.
It connected to my car. I'm like, where is it? And it was right there on the ground.
Nice. So what did you learn about this lesson?
Well,
What's the lesson you learned from this?
when you're bumping over rocks and things, don't keep it in a looser pocket for road riding. I was just saying, I'm putting in a zipped up pocket from now on.
Those Moscow pants have some really nice cargo space.
Yeah, so it's nice.
Carry on to the summit.
I've said it so many times, just this whole trail has just been absolutely stunning. I mean, not a dull moment. I mean, it's just been awesome. I mean, I love it. It's so much fun. Like, I'm not sure how well a GoPro can show all this, but it's just mountain ranges in the back, and then, you know, red dirt, white dirt, forest, more like desert, like in this area. And then way far off in the distance over there looks like the town of Buena Vista, and I think we're gonna get some really nice shots coming down through there. It looks like a nice little mountain pass going down alongside the cliffs. Gonna be a nice way to end the day for sure, getting into Buena Vista, you know, washing some of this gear, giving the bikes whatever maintenance they need, and then picking up a few extra parts. It looks like Peter's back. We'll see if he had any luck finding his phone.
I'm trying to trick Dan, but I'm sure he knows, since I'm backing back up into the photo spot, that I'm totally joking. Pull me back again and they'll get a picture.
Did you find it?
Oh,
We can't leave without it.
I mean, it'd be miles back there. Just take too much work.
Looks like Buena Vista is right down there.
Ah, is that the town down there?
Yeah.
So we'll just get a photo. I'll just get a photo with this. Take a photo with us. Of course I found it.
Oh,
You dummy?
was he GoPro with it?
Yeah.
That when you filmed like right now?
Yeah.
Like it's filming.
Yep.
Okay. Cool. I was like, oh, I hope he found it.
Yeah.
Man, you idiot.
Like, here, take this. Trying to show you. Like, I even showed you the blue side of it.
There. Okay, 1, 2, 3.
So after a further study of the map, it looks like the town that's farther down here is actually Leadville, and we'll have to go through another pass like what we just did. I don't think it's gonna be as like rocky or rough to get Buena Vista, but we actually have no idea, so we'll just be going with the flow.
Thanks for watching this week's episode of The Adventure Guys. Stay tuned as we make our way down Hagerman Pass and come up to some of the funnest and most beautiful riding yet.